Can we normalize people craving and wanting romantic relationships and partners without saying that they don't love themselves? I saw a video on here of a creator being very vulnerable and open about being sad about being single, and the amount of people in the comments telling her that she needs to love herself was very alarming. Wanting companionship from someone does not mean that you love yourself any less. I mean, we are humans, and I think it's human nature to not want to be alone. I wish that I could stitch the video so I can let sis know that you are not alone in how you're feeling, and I admire you for being so vulnerable to come to the internet and say something about how you're feeling. Because yes, single life is cool and all, but it's honestly not what it's all cracked up to be. Yes, I would rather be single than be in a terrible relationship, but I think I would rather be in a loving relationship than be single.
I just want to be held. I don't even care if it's at gunpoint, honestly.
Beware, my brother, for a dramatic tonal shift is upon us. Women of Generation X and millennials are feeling the squeeze, their backs pressed firmly against the wall of no return. Gone are the days of the cheerful rallying cry, "You can have it all." Now the message is starting to sound more like, actually, it's better to be single and enjoy your own company. Do you remember those iconic calls to Kevin Samuels where women confidently declared they'd snag that exclusive 6-foot-tall, 6-figure earning man when they were ready to settle? And who could forget the viral Kendra G moment that left us all wide-eyed? But now, my friends, the narrative is shifting. Women are saying I'm fine living alone and proclaiming that marriage benefits men far more than women. It's as if the battle cry of independence has turned into a cautious acceptance of solitude.
I have resigned to the fact that having a healthy relationship with a man who is both emotionally intelligent and available is just not attainable anymore in this day and age. For any of us, I don't care if you're a good girl or if you're trifling, if you're a baddie or if you're basic. It's just not attainable anymore. And I have just decided to match energy and use guys the way they use us, as temporary placeholders until the next best thing comes along. Am I wrong for that?
And here's the kicker. The bitter sisterhood is mobilizing. They are out here trying to recruit the younger generation into their army of loneliness, whispering, "Come join us." Being single is empowering. No, really. Because let's face it, misery does indeed love company. And this crew is determined to spread the gospel of independence. Whether you ask for it or not, the writing is on the wall, folks, and it's scrawled in bold letters with a hint of passive aggression and a splash of denial.
The talk of 50-50 is dead to me. And it's dead to me because I realized that all this talk of 50-50 is never truly 50-50 for the woman's part. Women are expected to do more in relationships and do a lot of labor that is unpaid, especially for a man that thinks it's a waste to buy her flowers. So you're cooking, cleaning, being a therapist, and a bang maid for free, while he thinks treating you like the queen that you are is a waste of money. Buying you flowers is a waste of money. Buying you a sweet little teddy bear is a waste of money. Taking you out to dinner is a waste of money. But yet, you cooking and cleaning for him is supposed to be something that's beneficial to you when you're doing it for free. Ladies, you could be taking that labor and be using it to get paid. That's why I do not think it's beneficial for a woman who is getting her money up to get in a relationship. If that man is not coming with money in his hand and ready to put it in her hand and is putting it in her hand, then it's a waste of time. That man is going to slow you down, and if he's not willing to put money in your hand, he's willing to take money out of your hand. Remember that.
The post-war women, those who know their chances of finding a husband are slimmer than a slice of keto bread, will always be the one with the loudest voices in the room. They'll shout from their lonely rooftops, trying to convince younger women to abandon any hope of happy family life. Misery, after all, is a team sport. But let's be clear, this isn't our fight. Modern women face a choice, and it's a hefty pill to swallow. Will she embrace her role in the patriarchal system that, for better or worse, has offered protection and provision for centuries? Or will she grab her broomstick and join the League of Bitter Witches? Take, for example, that one unforgettable woman from one of our past videos. You remember her, don't you?
Flashback.
Y'all want to know some mean, funny I've done to men that I do not regret? About 2 years ago, I was dating a guy for like, I don't know, 10 months, okay? 10 months. Things were not working out between us.
1 hour later!
And when he got to the last box, he was standing outside my door looking all sad. I slammed the door in his face and I locked it where you could hear the lock. And I started laughing to myself like, yeah, you're going to associate those songs with me forever. Forever.
Oh, what's the matter? You got some sand in your vagina?
Thousands of tears later.
So today's my birthday. And this morning I left New York to come here. Just for the day, I fly out in about 7 hours. And I just wanted to spend my birthday at the beach, unbothered by any and everybody. I just wanted to be the fuck alone. In about an hour, I'm gonna go grab me some sushi at this really nice restaurant. And after I finish eating my food, I'm gonna come back to the beach, say my goodbyes, and head back to New York. And honestly, I can say that this was a top-tier birthday. Top tier.
Cheers the cautionary tale, the walking PSA for what happens when bitterness wins. Can you smell that? Yes, the unmistakable aroma of copium wafting through the air. Behold the saga of the self-proclaimed strong, independent woman.
I don't need no man.
Who had to book her own flight for her own birthday and treat herself to a solo dinner date. Why, you ask? Because not a single man found her prime tenderloin worth the side dish of her sour attitude. No longer must we endure the company of these embittered sisters for the fleeting solace of a dopamine detour, for the world is brimming with younger, fitter, and delightfully feminine alternatives. Proof that the menu of life is vast and endlessly tempting.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So be Lord Destro has spoken.